Hi, my name is Lucy Trueman. I'm an organisational psychologist and the founder of Trueman Change, and welcome to my series on psychology in the workplace. So this is a series of short videos where I pick a topic or a piece of research and we delve into it a little bit and think about what that means in the workplace. And today's topic is not a particularly well-known one, but I think is really prevalent for organisations that are going through change, and that is the concept of liminality. So liminality refers to liminal spaces, liminal processes, and what it means is it's a place or a process or a sense of identity that is in transition. So the best way to think of it is it's living out of a suitcase, and that's why it's really prevalent to change. So an example of a liminal place would be a corridor. An example of a liminal position would be you're in an interim position, or you know you're not going to be there forever. And it's about this sense of something not being the destination, and it's a transition. Now, what's interesting about this concept is, on the one hand, people can react negatively to it. So some people want a sense of stability and they don't like being in a liminal space. On the other hand, there was a piece of research done that was really fascinating, where researchers asked people in an organisation to take photographs of where they were when interesting conversations that sparked change happened. And when these photos came in, they were things like the corridor, on the way out, on the car park, which just goes to show, without kind of sparking up the whole, work from home versus work in the office debate, that being in a place where you are not fixed does provoke interesting thinking. And that's true of places, it's true of processes, it's true of positions. So it's not a case of that we should always strive for that stability. To some degree we need it, and certainly in the public sector where I do a lot of work, where you're doing statutory services, you absolutely need a high degree of stability. However, it's important to think about that liminal place of not being a scary place, of it being somewhere where you can in fact do some good work and some good thinking. So how are you setting up your organisation? And the common phrase is the water cooler moment. How are you setting up your organisation in a way that encourages those little sparks of inspiration that may not happen in an overly structured, planned meeting that's very fixed? So certainly something worth thinking about. Do look it up. It's a whole topic in its own right, but I think particularly when you're thinking about organisational change, it's an interesting little thing to have a think about.